Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. President Margareta Sederfeld, dear colleagues, I begin by welcoming the Assembly President's decision of appointing a special rapport on war crimes in Ukraine, Mr. John Whitingham. And I want to support too, at this moment, the recent decision of the Ukraine Parliament that ratifies Istanbul Convention. I hope that the mandate to advance investigations related to the total amount of body count in this war, which will be held by HOSH and other international organizations. Just a minute, please. Okay. Paired with the investigation about sexual violence in conflict will be done with total transparency. I hope the necessary accountability mechanisms for this kind of crime will be found. On the 22nd of April, President Zelensky, in the welcoming session in the Portuguese Parliament, our Parliament, told us at the very beginning that they found at that time, in a city near them, Borodyanka, two massive common ditches with children that were raped. On Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the Secretary General of ONU recalled that thousands of women and girls have had to leave their homes since the conflict began. Guterres also spoke about the growing allegations of sexual violence against them in their country. And he said that the number may be higher, as it is likely that many remain silent or do not register the crime. During this time of war, many cases of sexual violence with children, women, and men, and with the eldest are being reported. Many stories of rape, many situations of physical and mental abuse. This kind of violence, as we know, it's going to mark and change the course of their lives. Anyone that has had their life touched in a manner as horrible as this cannot be expected to have the will and the strength to fight against this war without reliving at all time their story. If you can't stop the war, because the only one who can doesn't want to, we must assemble multidisciplinary teams that will not only support anyone that has had their integrity compromised and violated, but also help all the others to come forward with the underreported cases. Mrs. President, if OSH wants to have a role in this process, it must be one that guarantees we are aware and on top of every kind of sexual violence committed so that we can intervene and assist in a way that gives these civilians ability and capacity to live as well as it is possible and allow them to build a better future. Thank you.